What's up, guys? It's Trey, the Dawn of Entertainment, back with another Big Brother breakdown. Lots of drama this week. It was crazy, and I'm going to break it all down for you guys as I do every week, from the HOH to the POV to the eviction. It's all going down, and I'm going to break it for you. So let's start out with the HOH. Let's just get right into it. Sam, she wins. She invites everybody up to her HOH room to see her family and her dog and her pictures and all that good shit. And then she basically says, okay, we're not going to play the game of Big Brother this week. She says, I have in my mind who I'm going to put up, and I'm not going to do one-on-ones this week. I'm just going to put up my nominations, and we're going to have a calm week. So she thinks. So basically, she has it in her head, and she doesn't want to play the game of Big Brother. Kind of trash. It's a bold move. And then comes the nomination ceremony. She puts up Caitlyn and Haley. In doing so, she guns their lives. Basically says that they are flirty around the dudes. She doesn't respect that. She thinks it's the opposite of female empowerment. She thinks it's kind of slutty, and I hear that Twitter blew up with the slut shaming, and it was crazy. I personally thought, like, why the hell would Sam do this? Knowing damn well they're going to come right back because of the Power app. And I know there's the chance that it comes back, and we'll get to that. But if you're Sam, why are you going to gun the nominations lives if you know that they're going to come back and potentially be pissed at you? That's something to think about. I know Sam. I respect Sam because she's straight up and honest, and she says what she feels, and that's cool. But in the game of Big Brother, you got to play that close to your chest. Play them cards right. So we'll see if that brings anything later on in the week. POV comes. This is where it gets really juicy. So both Caitlyn and Haley kind of have a relationship with Fessy. So Fessy is more lovey-dovey with Haley, whereas he's more friendly to Caitlyn. It's like a love triangle. Caitlyn thinks that Fessy is her ride or die, like he'd do whatever for her, but really Fessy is like cuddling up to Haley, and they like their one-on-one time, and you can see a showman's kind of brewing, but basically Fessy fucks himself because he promises both these girls, who are both the nominees, that if he gets picked for house guest choice in the POV, he will take them off. He says that to both Haley and Caitlyn. So both of these girls are thinking, okay, I'm gonna pick Fessy for the POV if I get a house guest choice, and he's gonna take me off. So of course the POV comes, and none other than Haley gets the house guest choice. And she, of course, chooses Fessy. And what does he do? A smart person would probably be like, all right, I'm probably going to throw this comp. I don't want to be stuck in the middle here and get blood on my hands and piss off both girls. No. This motherfucker wins the POV. An easy one where he could have thrown. It was one of those boink, slap, chop comps where it was hitting JC in the nuts, and that shit was hilarious. But this could have easily been thrown for Fessy. I have no idea what he's thinking. He wins it, puts himself in this crazy-ass predicament. He cries and says, I have such a hard decision. And you know what? You did that shit to yourself, bro. What are you thinking? So he promises Caitlyn and Haley that he's going to take both of them down. And Haley just picked him to play. And what does he do? Who does he align with? Who does he side with? Where does his real alliance lie? He picks Haley. He picks the lovey-dovey over the ride-or-die best friend, and he pulls Haley down. Sam then puts Rockstar on the block. Just crazy. Like, why are you doing this shit, bro? You could have easily avoided this. I did not get his motives. Not the smartest game move. I get the Big Brother house does shit to you. Like, you're in there 24/7 with nothing to do but to be with these people and talk to them. So I get it. It does shit to your emotions. But you got to be thinking gameplay, bro. Like, that is crazy to me. So anyway, the eviction comes, and there was some back and forth as to what level 6 was going to do, as opposed to the other side, which basically there is no Faute anymore. But the votes were kind of going back and forth, split according to Big Brother, the show, and then it comes down to the live eviction, and it's 9-1, and they vote Caitlyn out. This is again where it gets juicy, so obviously the power app is in play. We know that Sam has the power app it's a bonus life, so she could have used it voluntarily for 3 weeks and given somebody or herself the power to come back in the game, but yet she lets it expire, so on the 4th week, it automatically gets used, and obviously Caitlyn just gets evicted, and she is awarded this bonus life for the chance to come back. So, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, there's no way Big Brother's not gonna let her come back. Like, they want her to come back. They want to juice it up. They want the drama. And basically, that's what it was. They gave Caitlyn this easy-ass puzzle. It looks super easy. She had 2.5 minutes to put a puzzle of herself basically together after she unscrambles it on her own. So she kind of messes it up and scrambles it up. Then she goes and runs and has to put it back together all in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Sounds pretty easy. And it did seem easy. They basically handed her it on a fucking silver platter. But she sucks, and she's trash, and she lost. She honestly, it looked like she was getting it, but for some stupid-ass reason, in the middle of it with like 10 seconds left, where she almost had it up and ready, she literally starts bawling, crying. What are you doing, Caitlyn? You had at least 5 seconds to get your shit together and put this up and get back in the game. But what do you choose to do? You choose to cry, and you're bye-bye. She gets the boot. She's with Julie Chen, and she's out. She definitely had the chance to save her game, but I don't know what happened, man. Anybody could have put that puzzle back together. The Big Brother, honestly, was handing her a life back in this house. She chose to piece it out because it's for the higher good. It's for the higher good. Those auras and the visions were telling you. Yes, just, man, crazy shit going on in the Big Brother house this week. Here's something kind of a little serious that I have to touch on. So the whole Bailey and JC moment with the N-word and the M-word for small people. I won't say it because I don't want to get anybody offended. But basically, Bailey calls JC the M-word. Not really. She asks, are you one? And then JC says, no, that's very offensive to small people and dwarfs. And that's basically like calling black people the N-word. And this is how he says it, but he says the N-word. Big no-no. Big no-no. Don't do that. But he does it, and Bailey freaks the fuck out. She says, no, you're not allowed to say that. That's wild. You're wildin'. And then they go in this whole argument, and I just want to point out Bailey's hypocrisy here, because when they went back down and she stormed off and JC wanted to go talk to her and work it all out, she basically kept saying to him, like, you're putting words in my mouth. I never actually said the M word. And Bailey, you did say the M word. This is what I think. I think in her mind, she's thinking like, JC, he barely speaks English, like, and that gives me the right to tell him what is right. I think she thinks she's more intelligent than JC, and she tries to tell him off and say, no, I used it in a form of a question, and you use it in a form of a statement, and that makes it more offensive. Like, no, you said something that's very offensive to him. He wrongly said something offensive to you. but don't be a hypocrite and say, I didn't say it, because you did. So either way, both of them fucked up. But Bailey kind of seems like the loser in this fight because you did say it, and you're being a little bit hypocritical. I just got to point that out. That shit was crazy. It's unfortunate that that had to happen. I'm glad they kind of resolved it, but I got to point out Bailey's hypocrisy. JC, it was a no-no to say the N-word, but different people, different cultures, and it's a shame. I'm glad they moved past that and we got back to the game. I got to talk about Tyler for a little bit. So Tyler has emerged as kind of the best game player thus far. I've said it, I think, on every Big Brother Breakdown thus far, that he's kind of become the puppeteer of the house so far. Last week, I didn't actually see the vote, but I could conclude that basically he was the deciding vote to keep Brett, and I would think that it'd be easily pointed out that he told Caitlyn like he was going to do whatever she wanted, and yet he did the opposite. So I would suspect Tyler, but I don't know. What I'm basically saying is Tyler is walking a very fine line, and it would be very, very easy to call him out on his bullshit. He's playing a good game. He's playing stupid like he doesn't know the game when he actually does. That's a smart move, but you better be careful, buddy, because they're going to be coming for you if they figure it out, so you got to play your cards right. I hope Tyler gets his shit together, and I hope he can continue this. It's always fun to see good gameplay, and right now he's playing the best game, in my opinion. Another question I have for the people out there, you can comment me back what you think, but was Caitlyn a better boot than Rockstar? I personally think so. If I was in that house, I would have voted to evict Caitlyn. She's a bigger threat. I was talking to this with some of my buddies. Like, yes, you can say, oh, you keep Caitlyn because she is a bigger threat, and you'll always have that threat to then get out later. But then you can flip that and be like, well, wouldn't you want to get the threats out early so you have these pawns to pick off? Like that would be more of my strategy, but to each their own in that Big Brother house, and it's all a numbers game, and I get it, you got to go with your alliance sometimes. I think Caitlyn was right to be booted. She was a bigger threat than Rockstar. We'll see how that turns out. I keep going back to Caitlyn. How the fuck did you lose that battle back shit? Like, come on. Very tragic, but this is Big Brother, and expect the unexpected. That's all I got for you guys. It was crazy. Another quick rundown. Sam wins the HOH, Fessy wins the POV, and Caitlyn gets evicted this week. It was fun. It's just going to get more and more juicy. The drama is just starting to pick up. There are 2 more power apps in play. Bailey has the identity theft, and Tyler has the cloud. There's going to be some crazy shit moving forward, so stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for my Big Brother breakdowns every Thursday night, breaking down all you need to know in the week of Big Brother. I'm Trey, the Dawn of Entertainment. This is the Big Brother Breakdown. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to everything, like everything, retweet everything, tell your friends. This is Are You Entertained? I hope you are entertained. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll be back for more. Peace.